Oh, Vasilevskiy. What? Did he just put on that type of performance? Before we begin, hit that thumbs up button, subscribe, because we're doing a giveaway at 1,500 subscribers of a Lids gift card so you can purchase your own hat. Comment down below your thoughts and opinions on this one. I mean, the Washington Capitals outshot the Tampa Bay Lightning. They had opportunities on the power play, especially early, to be able to take a lead, and they just couldn't find a way because Vasilevskiy was playing so fantastic, and then down the stretch, in the second and the third, Vasilevskiy was playing even better, which I didn't even think was possible. Oh my goodness, how did that just happen? I mean, the Tampa Bay Lightning just stole a game in Washington to tie the series 2-2. Oh my God, they just made this series a 3-game series with home ice advantage. I don't know if that's good or not, because clearly in the Eastern Conference Finals right now, having home ice advantage is not a good thing, because you just don't win at home. I don't know how that's even possible. I don't know how. But 4 minutes and 30 seconds into this game, you have the Washington Capitals, Orlov, taking initiative here and taking a 1-0 lead in your own barn. There's two options when you're an away team. You got to weather the storm, which is the first 5 to 10 minutes of a home game in the playoffs, or they're going to score. You got to find a way to keep them off, because you know they're going to bring the energy. You know it. But Washington, they do their thing, and they get it done. They take an early lead. The problem is, a minute later, Point gets his 7th of the playoffs, assisted by Tyler Johnson. He ties the game up 1-1, literally 1 minute later. I mean, that's the response you got to have. That's the weather the storm on a different way to do it, other than not letting them score at all. It's if they do score, I'm going to respond real quickly. 3 minutes later, Steven Stamkos on the power play scores his 7th of the postseason as well. Who gets the assist? Point gets another assist. That's 2 points on the day. And JT Miller, they take a 2-1 lead going into the second period. And it's clear that in that first period, Washington had a ton of power play opportunities. They had more jump. They had more energy. But at the end of the day, the scoreboard is all that matters. And the Tampa Bay Lightning, their PK won and their power play scored. I mean, that's just special teams winning a period for you. And essentially, they end up having it win the game. In the second period, 5 minutes in again, you have Kuznetsov score his 10th of the postseason, assisted by Tom Wilson and Alexander Ovechkin to tie this hockey game up at 2-2. And then the third period comes along. And I'm telling you, the Washington Capitals had so much energy, so much momentum in this game, and Vasilevskiy just literally stood on his head the entire night. It was absolutely amazing. Connolly had opportunities, smacking it out of midair, and Vasilevskiy makes a beautiful glove. Not save, he like smacks it with his glove. On top of that, you have John Carlson in the slot, because everyone's looking at Alexander Ovechkin. Vasilevskiy comes out to the top of the crease and makes a save. Late, when the Capitals pull their goalie, you have Vasilevskiy making outstanding saves when the Capitals had a chance to set up for a minute plus and couldn't get it done. It's just crazy what he did. But anyway, in the third period, 12 minutes in, so there's 8 minutes left on the clock. You have Calhoun come in, and he opens up Braden Holtby's 5-hole and tucks it in to take the lead 3-2, and then an empty net with pretty much 2 seconds left seals the deal for the Tampa Bay Lightning. But it's not like Holtby played bad. He didn't play bad. He made some big-time saves too, but at the end of the day, I mean, Vasilevskiy stood on his head. It was just amazing. And looking at these shot totals, Washington Capitals almost doubled the shots of the Tampa Bay Lightning. Washington had 38, Tampa had 20. But like I said, Holtby made big-time saves. Opportunities like Tyler Johnson on a breakaway, Holtby comes up huge. I mean, there were some big-time saves by Holtby. It wasn't on him. It's just, hey, listen, sometimes the goaltenders just steal the show. Lars Eller getting into an interesting situation with penalty minutes. Like, how about you figure that out, bud? A couple penalty minutes that didn't go his way. Washington had more hits. They played more physical. They won more face-offs. I mean, at the end of the day, you look at the statistics on paper, and it just screams the Washington Capitals. It screams the Washington Capitals. But that's what happens in the playoffs when you have a goaltender, a Vezina type goaltender in Vasilevskiy. They get the job done and they steal you games. And that's what happened. And I'm curious to see how this Washington Capitals team is going to respond. At this point, I really can see it going anyway. I don't think it's over for Washington. I don't think it's over for Tampa. I just think it just opened up a whole new mini series of 3. That's what it did. I don't see this Capitals team just laying down and dying. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked because this team showed that they are a little bit different than they have been in the past. So I'm curious to see what they do moving forward. So thank you guys so much for watching. Hit that thumbs up button, subscribe, and comment down below your thoughts and opinions. Don't forget about that giveaway of 1,500 subscribers. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you next time.